This Avalanche Safety Report is brought to you by Mountain TV. Watch Mountain TV anywhere with our free Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV apps. Learn more at mtn-tv.com.
Hi, this is Alan Lay, and welcome to the 2024-25 season CAIC Colorado Avalanche Information Center report. We've got Brian Lazar with us from the Colorado Avalanche Information Center. How you doing, Brian?
I'm doing great. Good to see you again, and excited to kick off another season with Mountain TV.
It is, and I can't believe we've already got some snow to talk about.
We do. Par for the course, being high elevation in Colorado, we have already seen our first few snowstorms of the season in mid to late October. And as you can see here, this is really illustrative of the kind of snow coverage we've got around the state. And that means we've already got an avalanche concern in those places because we're piling up enough snow to actually obscure the ground cover. And so you can see here in the places that got the most amount of snow, which are mainly the western side of the Elk Mountain Range and the parts of the San Juan Mountains from around Silverton through Red Mountain Pass over to Ophir and Telluride, we've got 2 to 3 feet of snow on the ground. We do have some small, weak layers already present in the snowpack. And the last storm that ended on October 30th actually was quite warm, and that provided rain at the beginning of that storm up to essentially the near tree line elevation band. So, as high as 11,500 feet. Maybe even a little higher in some places, and that's made a rain crust in our very early snowpack.
Now, speaking of that rain crust, Brian, how does that translate to an increased risk of avalanche?
Yeah, so when we start to see crusts in the snowpack like this rain crust, we expect weak layers to form right around that crust, and we're already seeing it. And those weak grains are like the little small crystals I showed you in the previous images, and that provides a layer that can fail and produce avalanches. And we're already seeing that, which is what's leading us to have some areas of the state, although we're only in very, very early November, to have moderate avalanche danger for those north-facing slopes in the Alpine. You can see we've already seen some of our first avalanche activity of the season, and this all ran in late October. These are the kinds of avalanches that we want people to be cognizant of as they're moving around the backcountry. These circles indicate slopes that you're going to want to avoid, where you see smooth, snow surfaces. You don't see the ground cover poking through the snow surface, and the ground cover is obscured. These are the kinds of slopes that you're going to want to avoid because this is where you can trigger an avalanche. Another indication that you're on unstable snow is you'll see cracking in the snowpack, like you can see in this image.
That is very helpful and very responsible information, Brian. And again, I can't believe, yes, we've had snow earlier in the season at this point in the year, but we just had such a wonderful fall. I don't want it to end. But
no, we did. And, as par for the course in Colorado, the line between fall and winter can come really quickly. And please be careful. Check colorado.gov/avalanche for up-to-date current avalanche conditions. And we are in we are in forecasting season. So that website will be updated every day.
Brian, have a great week, and we'll talk to you next week.
See you next week. Thanks.